Hello, Sagittarius. What is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and then I close out with spirit guide messages. Now, with all this said, you have this like profound trust within you right now. You're very much so connected to not only your inner truth, but this divine wisdom, okay? And it's showing up all around you. I do feel like you are taking time out to like rest a lot more, even though you may be invited out to certain communities and events and stuff like that with friends. It's kind of like you're spending a lot of time like resting, rejuvenating, realigning as you should be. I do feel like you're about to get more social though and kind of get back out there as the energy changes throughout the week, but you've been in this like almost not this like hermit, but like protecting your peace. Is like there's this bubble of protection that's around you here, and a lot of you guys are penetrating an illusion. Now, with the penetrated illusion, you're just seeing through somebody who is being very like reckless or ignorant, or they're bluffing in some sort of way. This card says bluffing specifically. And it's like you can see through that and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to let that like interfere with my energy. I'm going to continue focusing on this abundance. And you have abundance showing up in multiple areas of your life right now. The color yellow or gold can be very significant, but it represents success that's coming into you here. Abundance, it says plenty, profusion, generosity, fertility, ripeness, inner riches, reaping rewards, culmination and harvest, and then fruits of labor. It says it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. So your overall energy is you about to be rich, okay? You are all the hard work that you're putting in is paying off. You could definitely be connecting with soul family during this time right now. Your incarnated soul family. So this isn't anything spiritual. It is like the actual human people that we are talking to. So you can have like a specific friend group or circle, or those trustworthy people that you just reach out to all the time and you feel safe talking with, okay? That is your incarnated soul family. And I feel like there's this energy of eliminating toxic individuals out of your life, or toxicity out of your life. In regards to your love life, you could definitely have red hair or like ginger hair just because this girl has that. But I do see there's like a healing heart situation. And some sort of passionate connection. So this could be like almost reconnecting. Maybe you never even broke up. Hi, KK, welcome. Maybe you never even broke up with this person. By the way, you don't have to have ginger hair. I was just saying that because it did stand out to me. But it's like reconnecting with somebody that you've already connected with. This could also be like reconnecting with this incarnated soul family, right? Reconnecting and finding like healing in this, freeing yourself from these toxic connections, relationships, people, connecting with old friends if it's not romantic. For those of you guys that it is romantic though, it's where there's this, shared vision and value, and you feel very healed by this person, very connected to this person. There could be a lot of romance this week, or intimacy that's kind of coming to you this week. For those of you guys that are in a relationship or a connection, you could be connecting with a Gemini, with this being the Lover's card, or you could have Gemini in your chart. You don't have to be though, but communication is like communicating a lot more as well. The spirit is asking you to save your money, spend mindfully. So it's like, don't spend all this, everything that you gain at once here. Save a little for later, or invest into something that you want or have been wanting. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward. There's something here about your throat chakra as well, of speaking up, like speaking your truth. Tell me what we've got. By the way, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that I didn't do your sign last week. I somehow skipped it. You were the only sign that I didn't do. I didn't realize that though. I thought that I did you, but somebody pointed out that I didn't do Sagittarius last week, and I was like, I don't remember that. So I did double check and I didn't. And so I think it's because I did such a random order. I skipped over you guys, and I do apologize. Enthusiasm, self-expression, throat chakra, and then we have increase as well showing up here. Okay, so it says self-expression, inspiring others, self-confidence, totality, success, sharing, and a positive response. And then you also have, hi, welcome, increase, which says sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, encouragement, fertile ground, and abundance. So multiple cards of abundance all around you guys here. Spirit wants you to be like enthusiastic about this energy. It can be just very fertile energy where it's like you have this like momentum. I always explain like the snowball effect where it's like you create a snowball and it goes down the mountain and it just gets bigger and bigger. That's kind of what I'm seeing for you. So it's like the more and more that you go, like the more you're gaining some sort of success or abundance, whatever this abundance looks like. It could be an abundance of like support, an abundance of recognition, an abundance of self-love. Like abundance is in multiple forms. I do see it obviously being in finances, but that's for those of you guys that have been doing that work, where it's like you could be working like overtime hours or something of that sort here, and that is showing up in your reality here as more money. So we love to see that reaping rewards. Tis the season, honestly. Tis the freaking season right now. There's a lot of signs. I'm going to just be blunt with you guys and explain here that right now, between now and like through October, the beginning of October, like October, just the beginning of October, a lot of people that are in alignment are going to receive a lot of rewards, and those that are not in alignment are definitely going to go through some sort of like karmic repercussion, restructuring, etc. Okay, and so I definitely see that playing out with you as well. Capricorns just had that. You can have Capricorn in your chart. Those are the only two signs. You and Capricorn are the only sign that I've done this week though so far. So we'll see how the rest of the signs go, but that's just kind of what I'm getting. Ooh, we've got cover up in the reverse. General messages. You've got your angels heard you. A wish comes true. We love it. Okay. And you also have if only you could see how great you are. I feel like you're trying to eliminate certain drugs, addictions, whatever it may be out of your life. Again, anything that you may deem toxic or just not in alignment with you. I do see somebody here that's trying to cover something up. But with the cover up being in the reverse, I feel like you see the truth. Like you're penetrating this illusion, okay? Like you can see through it. Yeah, the Lover's card in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, you can see through whatever illusion this is, like the truth is coming out, and I feel like you're exposing the truth. Somebody's trying to emotionally manipulate a situation, the High Priestess, but you're showing up as a High Priestess, like exposing that secret, exposing that truth. So whatever somebody tried to cover up here, the Magician in the reverse, while being very manipulative, you exposed in some sort of way. They like had some sort of plan or something like that and you ruined it. Okay. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This could have been like an old friend, a false friend that had done this as well with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's just like, somebody here is like they're not happy that this has come out. Well, don't lie then. I don't fucking get people like that. Don't lie then. Tell me about your angels heard you, which comes true for Sagittarius. Thank you. The Chariot card. Okay, chef's kiss here. The divine is really supporting you and bringing you out of this, like, out of the cold type of energy. I do feel like there was some sort of lack, something that you were lacking in your life that you're praying for more of or to overcome in some sort of way. And that's exactly what is happening for you. Okay, Spirit is moving you through this energy to bring in the abundance. Maybe you felt like, oh, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough clients, I don't have enough friends, I don't have enough love in my life, I don't have enough self-love, like whatever it is. Spirit is guiding you through this here, and it is very divinely supported for you, very divinely supported. Okay, so you guys could be even manifesting a new car. The Chariot card represents a new car. All right, tell me about if only you could see how great you are. The Four of Swords. I feel like you don't get enough recognition with the Four of Swords. It's like you have this like silent power. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. You're very determined. You're very successful. You master a lot of different things here with the Eight of Pentacles. You put in a lot of work towards new things in your life. The Strength card. You have a lot of discipline, strength, courage to create new beginnings, where it's like a lot of people are stagnant. Well, you're on to the next thing. You're learning something new. You're creating something new. You're doing something new. It's like the people around you aren't here, and it's like you don't get enough recognition for how much you actually do, how much you actually know. I feel there's a need for you to share your brilliance more, like to share yourself more, to share all of these the multifacetedness of you. Okay, Ace of Swords, yeah, and that's the truth on that. The Spirit wants you to share your truth more, because it's almost like this energy of like people want to see you a specific way, but you're so much more than that, Sagittarius, where it's like, oh, people want to see you and they think you're a ditz or whatever, okay? You know, and you're just like, I'm not that. I'm actually really smart and blah, blah, blah. Like, you just see me that way because that's how you perceive my energy, you know? It's something of that sort here. But you have these brand new stable beginnings coming in for you, and Spirit wants you to know, you know, to share your light, to share these new beginnings, you know, publicize them, show people what you're working on is what I'm getting. Tell me about drinking, drugs, and addictions. Why is this in the reverse? 10 of Cups in the reverse. 10 of Swords in the upright. And the Hermit card. There could be a Virgo around you, possibly a family member that's like hiding some sort of addiction. Yeah, it's definitely a family member. We got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's hiding some sort of addiction here. They are trying to actively work through the addiction, I will say that. But the Hangman could be a Pisces here. They've had this for a while. Okay, they've been using something since like Pisces season, yeah, and it's some sort of addiction. We have the Devil card, Capricorn energy, Taurus energy here with the Hierophant, but it's some sort of addiction, whether it's like gambling, drugs, alcohol, sex, food, you know, it doesn't matter what it was. There was something that was like hindering a family member of yours, and if you suspect it, I would definitely call it out or ask about it, like work with this energy. They could be spending a lot of money on this. The Full card reverse, 4 of Pentacles reverse, and the Page of Cups reverse. This could be like a younger brother or even a child, like Saggy. If you've got like a, you know, a teenage or young adult child or something like that, you know, even if they're older and you're older, it feels like a child, or just somebody who is trying to stunt their emotions. Like they don't want to feel these emotions, so they're using substances to help with like the escape of that. Like they don't want to sit with these emotions. 3 of Swords in the reverse and the Moon card in the reverse. I feel like they'll be honest with you though, if you bring it up. 7 of Swords in the reverse, yeah, and they'll be honest about like how they've kind of hid it for a long time, you know, that they're not happy. I do feel like they might be a little bit defensive, or, you know, don't approach it with defense at all. Okay, it's just, you know, be happy that they're able to open it up to you here. But basically, Saji, you might be dealing with somebody who, you know, was doing the wrong things, or things that weren't good for them, and this is somebody that you deeply care about. This could be somebody in your family, and you know, you're overcoming that, or you're gonna help them overcome that in some sort of way. Very interesting message. Yeah, family secrets. Splitting the deck here, we have family secrets. So yeah, there's something where it's like the family secrets is in the reverse because it's not a secret anymore, you know. Lucrative deal is showing up for you guys. Some of you guys might be getting some sort of lucrative deal. I also see you guys breaking some sort of curse. Let me clarify that. What's the broken curse? Ooh, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. It's the distortion of the way that people perceive you and the way that you perceive yourself. It's like no longer limiting yourself or playing small. Okay, yeah, 2 of Swords in the reverse. You're no longer blocked by that. Like you can see your greatness now. Yeah, you're very connected to spirit. There's a lot of enlightenment. Your intuition is very strong during this time. So listen to it. Pay attention to your dreams right now too, and allow yourself to see things from different perspectives. One of my friends on here, she goes by I Scry with Steph as her page. If you guys want to check out her YouTube, I freaking love her. She's so magical, and she's so supportive of all these other readers, and she's a reader herself, but she does it through scrying, and she's constantly like writing things down, like a word or whatever, like Lionsgate, and with paint, and then she flips the picture together and she she interprets a picture and the way that the ink dries on it, and she flips it around too for other perspectives. And there's something like that that's coming through where it's like, don't be afraid to look at things in alternative perspectives, just to challenge your own viewpoint is what I'm seeing here. Okay. To get multiple perspectives of a specific situation so that you get the whole picture. Like, for example, let's say a friend tells you something, and or that involves another friend or whatever. It's like going and asking that other friend their perception of it, instead of just thinking that that's law and that's it. That's, there's multiple sides to every story. It doesn't have to be that exact situation, but that's just an example that I'm kind of getting there. Tell me what we have here for Sagittarius. Sag, we've got wisdom, very beautiful. You've got anchor, okay. And you've got wealth. Very beautiful. Okay, expansion and growth. Hummingbirds can be significant. Owls can be significant. Boats can be significant. Okay, there's something here about anchor, working around water, possibly. Okay, I do see you being stable for now. Some of you guys are planning on traveling here, but there's some sort of insight that's coming through that's giving you foresight here. So use your best judgment. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity, so keep up the great work. Like I said, it's the momentum, Sagittarius. It's the momentum here, okay? That's bringing the growth. So the expansion, the growth, the momentum of it. Some of you guys could work in like a food-related industry, whether you're a culinary chef or, bartender, a server, any of those types of things. But I see you living very well and having all the tools that you need. Some of you guys are like sole providers, and so this is just something that is getting you by during this time. Let's see, financially sound. What are they stuck on? Tell me about this, wisdom. You have some sort of insight coming through that's going to help you get unstuck. I feel like things, Two of Swords, that's going to help you get unstuck. You have wisdom coming through that's going to help you get unstuck. That's literally what I said, and it's showing up here, okay? Where's this wisdom coming from? Like, what is being anchored in some spirit? It's Hierophant. It's literally coming from spirit, or it could be like a professor or something like that as well. Somebody who's just as wise, but I immediately heard spirit with the Hierophant here. It's coming from God, and it's going to be planted into you. I call them soul seeds, and it's where God's spirit, your guides, plant a soul seed within you, and it's up to you to water it and grow and like look at it and feed into it here. And so that's the way it's going to come through. It could just be like a thought. More often than not, when we think that we're just in our own mind and we have this like internal monologue, right? We're actually, talking to our spirit guides. We're actually talking to, our higher self, God, the universe, our angels. And we think that we're alone. And so sometimes it comes through in our own voice. Somebody needs to know that. It comes through in your own voice here. But it's not you, it's spirit. With the anchor card, we have the 6 of Cups and the Page of Swords. Okay, so this isn't you. This could be like a friend from your past. What is going on with this friend? The Hangman, possibly a Pisces energy. This person could be very stuck right now. They could be having some sort of like financial issues. They're dealing with something here. Why is this coming up for? It could be a Virgo. 5 of Cups, and they're dealing with like loneliness or sadness. They could be battling depression. So you could have a friend come towards you. Sagittarius, it feels like you're meant to help somebody else this week. Okay, it looks like you have a family member, a friend. There's people coming to you for help, for wisdom, for advice, because you have such good advice to give. Okay, 9 of Cups and the King of Cups. Yeah, they trust you. They trust in you and what you have to offer. They trust your intuition. So be open to that. But what are they meant to do? 10 of Cups. So it looks like this is family. So a family member could be asking you for some sort of like help financially, or to help them out with something. Justice here in the 7 of Swords. Be careful of them like stealing though, or lying to you. Again, you're going to penetrate any type of illusion. You're going to know where it comes from. Tell me about wealth here for Sagittarius. Thank you. Queen of Swords. You have this very precise energy. Like you have a goal that you're trying to reach right now. And I definitely see you reaching it here. You're kind of beating to your own drum. You're not afraid to sacrifice things either. Like leave things behind. I believe everything in this world is like magic. And there, you know, magic in the mundane is what I believe in. Okay. I've written this on a post. I've made videos about it, etc. And it's just like, we see it in movies, right? Magic requires a sacrifice, but it's not a sacrifice in like the way that you think, where it's like you're bringing Tommy into the woods to sacrifice him. Okay, it's not that type of sacrifice. I mean, although it would be fun, right? But no, we've got laws to abide by, so don't do that. That is not. I'm not telling you to do that. Okay, that's not advice. Okay. Now with that said, the sacrifice looks more like, oh, I'm going to intermittent fast, right? I'm going to not have sex for the next week. I'm going to not drink alcohol. I'm going to sacrifice going out with my friends this week, or whatever it is, like however long the time frame is for you with these individuals in your life. And so that's what sacrifices look like in a modern way, rather than like old school way. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have here for expansion and growth in regards to your career. The Strength card, okay? Your courage, your perseverance. You could have Leo in your chart. You don't have to, though. You could have Scorpio in your chart, or Aries. You do not have to. But this is you having the strength, the courage, and the determination to push through everything, to expand into your highest potential and highest timeline, and into your power. You're coming into your power. You're going to be very busy, though. So I don't feel like you're going to have a lot of time for any bullshit, which is going to allow you to focus. Four of Pentacles, and you're gonna have a lot of extra money. Okay, it won't always be this busy either, but just like take advantage of the busyness now, enjoy the fruits of your labor after. And I do see you being very like adventurous here, and things being excited. You're very passionate about something, you know. It's like where you, maybe the money that you're making, you're putting it towards a project. Like a lot of people earn a bunch of money and then they put it towards their classic cars, right? And they want to rebuild these cars, or you're putting it into your home, you're putting it into your business, your education, whatever that may be for you. I definitely see, again, you doing the right thing with the money and putting it towards the right things for yourself, which is going to lead to more expansion and growth and more money. All right, it's very beautiful. Yeah, Magician, you have all the tools and resources that you need that are necessary during this time to, again, align to this wealth that is coming in for you. Shuffling this out, some of you guys could be winning some sort of like award. You could be winning money, maybe a scratch off ticket or something like that. I never suggest gambling or anything, but if you feel inclined to, there might be something like that coming in. There could be some sort of recognition that's coming in as well. Some of you guys that work online, there could be some sort of fame that's coming in, or acknowledgement, accolades in some sort of way. Nice. And then we have fruits of labor here, shuffling that out again, which was your original card. So we love when it starts and finishes with the same card, because Spirit's like, I said what I said. By the way, Sagittarius, don't forget to like this reading, please. It does help me in the algorithm, and your girl definitely needs the help with that. Wisdom again, baby, you are the sage. You know, you are the sage, but there's some sort of deep innate wisdom within you. Like you already know what to do, what you're aligned to, where to go. Just listen to that. I feel like you're somebody who intuitively moves. You intuitively eat, okay? That's actually how I operate through life as well. Like I do everything intuitively. It's really hard for me to pre-plan things because I wake up and I'm like, how do I feel this day? What do I want to eat? What am I craving? Etc. Etc. And that might be you as well, Sagittarius, where you eat intuitively, you move intuitively. Like, oh, I feel like my body needs this, so I'm gonna go do this for my body. I feel like my body wants this food, I'm gonna do this. I'm craving this. It's like you move in that type of way, which is it doesn't make sense to a lot of people. It seems like madness and chaos to others, but it's ritual for you. Seems like madness and chaos to others, but it's ritual for you. You got some girlfriends that are sabotaging. Okay, heart with a key, beautiful for you. And the X card. Okay, abundance. Yeah, you're really focused on money right now. Keep a positive mindset and continue manifesting exactly what you want. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Love life, matters of the heart is where we're at now. Celebration. Okay. Strength. And leap of faith. Overall energy is acceptance. Beautiful. Accepting that you deserve to receive. There's some sort of like past situations that are coming through in the future. So like past energy that you put into that's coming back around to basically pay you back. Okay. I definitely feel like you guys have shifted timelines in some sort of way. Mirrors can be significant. You could be doing some sort of mirror work or something there as well. Now back to the girlfriends real quick, you know, or boyfriends. Okay. Whatever this is, your friends. I feel like you've got friends around you that aren't genuinely happy for you, okay? And you're going to be able to tell because they're sabotaging their connection with you by being a hater towards other people. I personally don't hang out with people that just sit around and gossip about others. I don't agree with that energy. I don't think that it's empowering for like anybody around. So somebody here is basically telling on themselves and they're trying to bring down somebody else's celebration. They're trying to bring somebody else down in some sort of way. I definitely see you being open to love, but again, you're very focused right now. There's a lot of self-discovery. You're aligned to your abundance, okay, and manifesting everything that you want. Like you're not settling. And I do see you meeting somebody here. So keep your heart open. There's somebody coming in that you're going to be meeting. And then in the future here, I see you having a conversation with somebody who you've already broken up with. This person and you are not talking right now. Tell me about this person that they're not talking to. The Page of Swords, they're watching you. But they are going to come in with some sort of communication. Yeah, the High Priestess. Okay, they're just like quietly watching you right now. 8 of Cups, you've walked away. Yeah. Okay, tell me what they're going to want when they come back around. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, closure. The Emperor card and the Moon card to clear up any confusion. Ace of Cups, like they don't want you to hate them, I'm hearing. I don't want you to hate me. Like I still want to be friends is what I'm hearing. I don't want you to hate me. I still want to be friends. And so I see them trying to resolve some things with you, okay? And they're taking a leap of faith to resolve something with you. I feel like, you know, they feel the need to clarify something. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they want to bring clarity to something so there's no confusion. But that's the only point of coming around. This could be a friend, it could be a lover, but it does feel like a lover, to be honest. Okay. Sag, there's a little bit of stress. I do see you like anchoring into your own energy, but it feels like there's a lot of external energies that are kind of distracting you. So if they're draining you, I would definitely protect your peace during this time because again, you are aligned to a lot of abundance. Page of Wands, yeah, do things that excite you, that make you feel good right now, okay? The Justice card, yeah, exactly. Like stay balanced in your own energy. Don't let people deplete you. Only stay around people that are like uplifting, empowering, make you feel good when you are around them here. I do feel like there's some sort of negative thinking. There could be like some sort of nightmare that you end up having as well, or it's like your family's draining you during this week. I keep bringing it, there's a lot around family, okay? Family, kids, whatever it may be. Could be some sort of like fear or worry around this. Be careful about spending too much energy on this and know that the divine has got it. It's not your burden to carry and, you know, or walk with, okay? Keep a positive mindset here. Focus on this new love coming in. Tell me about the new love. Page of Wands. Okay, so this person, they're very attractive, but they're attractive in like a different way. The High Priestess, they're very mysterious. This person has like their own money, okay? They could run a business. Page of Pentacles here. They could start as a friend first. And I feel like what they're attracted to you for is like you're the same way. You're very steadfast, like self-reliant. You're interdependent, not codependent. And they could see that. They like your creativity. They like that you're very practical and like grounded. This person can be very practical and grounded as well. They like that you're intuitive, okay? But the Page of Wands here, this person can be very adventurous. They're a no bullshit type of person, though, I did hear. Like, they don't like to deal with any bullshit. They're like, no, that's not for me. They're very quiet about their life as well, but like when you know them and hang out with them, they're really fun, very adventurous here. They just don't put a lot out there for other people. Yeah, the Lovers card. You could be connecting with a Gemini. You don't have to be, but this person, like, you guys' conversations are really good. There could be something here about telepathy too. I don't know why I'm getting that between these two. Like, there's telepathy between them. Okay. And the Strength card. I don't know. And it, like, strengthens your bond. Like, you guys are very intuitively connected here, and there's a lot of attraction between the two of you guys, like on a soul level. Like, it's soul level attraction. That's what I mean. Like, it's not normal. It's not like surface level lust or anything like that. It's like the soul level attraction. So tell me about accepting abundance into your life. 9 of Cups. Baby, you deserve this wish fulfillment. You deserve this happiness, and it is coming in for you. So it's like, don't say no to it. Yeah, the Star card. The 9 of Cups and the Star card. Are you freaking kidding me? This is amazing, okay? It's wish fulfillment, genuinely. 9 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck as well. Amazing. King of Pentacles right there, too. Great. This is great. It has been delayed too, but because your determination, your focus, like your ability to anchor into this is what's bringing this through. Okay, your grounded approach to this is what's bringing this through. So you got abundance, you've got this new love, you've got apologies coming in. There's a lot going on for you this week. It's definitely going to be a busy week. Make sure that you are, again, taking care of yourself. I think you're in a perfect and prime position for all this success to come in. All right. You know, sending love to whoever you're dealing with that is struggling through addiction. My mom was an addict, and unfortunately her addiction did take her life, and I know exactly what that is like. And so I send you love, I send you strength, and know that if the person is coming to you with this, they do want the help, okay? Unfortunately, my mom never wanted the help though. All right, moving forward here. Let's see what we have got to close this out, Sagittarius. Yeah, some of you guys got some false friends around you. I would definitely pay attention, okay? That's like those bluffing energies, those hidden energies. You're penetrating that illusion, though, so it doesn't matter. You already know. Messages, please, for Sag. Okay, new light codes have been activated within you recently. You're going to feel that. Yeah, pay attention to all the animals around you. And fertile energy. Start that project, okay? Creative energy. You are being protected from harm during this time, Sag, so... yeah, and you are a natural healer as well. We're pulling strings in your favor. The divine is working on your behalf. You also have feathers and coins. We are with you. Bottom of the deck is transform your burdens into blessings. Top of the deck is harness your full potential. And center of the deck is this situation is already taken care of. Saggy, that is what I've got for you guys. This is a beautiful reading. You deserve all the abundance and success that is coming in for you. You guys are... you know, continue to work hard, persevere, and stay determined. Because again, it's like a snowball effect. It just starts and then it just comes in, okay? And it's a lot. You found a feather yesterday. I love that. Great confirmation. I love you guys. Don't forget to like this reading here. I do appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.